Assalamualaikum dear students. How are you all? I hope that you all are fine and taking great care of yourself. Students, today's is our lesson number 6, topic past continuous tense. Today's content past continuous tense, translate into English, change into passive voice. Students, material required for this lesson as mentioned below: lead pencil, eraser, highlighter, notebook, blue marker, blue pen and ruler. Objectives of this lesson: number 1, identification of past continuous tense; number 2, structure; number 3, examples; number 4, identification and structure of past continuous active and passive sentences. Briefing: past continuous tense. We use past continuous tense to say that somebody was in the middle of doing something at a certain moment in the past. Dear students, unfinished ongoing action in the past is basically called past continuous tense. Identification of past continuous tense. रहा था, रही थी, रहे थे, आता है comes at the end of sentence. Structure of past continuous tense. Affirmative: subject, was, were, first form of verb with ing, object. स्टूडेंट्स, जब हम फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब लगाएंगे तो उसके साथ हम ing भी लगाएंगे. नेगेटिव: सब्जेक्ट, was not, want not, फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब ing, ऑब्जेक्ट. इन नेगेटिव हमें पता है कि हम नॉट लगाते हैं. इंट्रोगेटिव: was, were, सब्जेक्ट, फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब ing, ऑब्जेक्ट. इंट्रोगेटिव में हमारा जो हेल्पिंग वर्ब होता है वो स्टार्ट में आ जाता है और एंड पे हम क्वेश्चन मार्क लगाते हैं. सो स्टूडेंट्स, एग्जाम्पल्स ऑफ पास्ट कंटिन्यूस टेंस. वी नो दैट इन अफर्मेटिव सेंटेंस सबसे पहले सब्जेक्ट आता है, आफ्टर दैट वाज या वर, फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब विद ing, ऑब्जेक्ट. लाइक आई वॉज वॉचिंग टीवी. आई सब्जेक्ट, was watching TV. Watch first form with ing, watching, our object TV. Negative: I was not watching TV. So in negative we know that we use not. Interrogative: was I watching TV. स्टूडेंट्स, जो हमारा हेल्पिंग वर्ब होगा वो हमेशा स्टार्ट में आ जाएगा, आफ्टर दैट सब्जेक्ट आई, फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब विद ing, watching, आफ्टर दैट आवर ऑब्जेक्ट एंड क्वेश्चन मार्क. So students, basically this is the example of past continuous tense. Dear students, open your notebooks. Now we will do our work on notebooks. Dear students, open your index page. You have to prepare your index page like this. First of all, you have to write day, date, today's task, topic, past continuous tense. Identification: रहा था, रही थी, रहे थे, आता है comes at the end of sentence. Structure: affirmative, subject, was, were, first form of verb ing, object. Negative: subject, was not, want not, first form of verb ing, object. Interrogative: was, were, subject, first form of verb ing, object. Examples: हम लाहौर जा रहे थे. We were going to Lahore. स्टूडेंट्स, ये अफर्मेटिव सेंटेंस है जिसको हमने अफर्मेटिव स्ट्रक्चर के लिहाज से लिखना है. हम लाहौर नहीं जा रहे थे. We were not going to Lahore. In negative sentence, we use not. क्या हम लाहौर जा रहे थे? Were we going to Lahore? Students, we know that interrogative sentence, बेसिकली जिसको हम क्वेश्चनिंग सेंटेंस कहते हैं, इसमें हमारा जो हेल्पिंग वर्ब होता है वो स्टार्ट में आ जाता है और बाकी सेंटेंस हमारा वैसे ही रहता है और एंड में हम क्वेश्चन मार्क लगाते हैं. सो दिस इज बेसिकली पास्ट कंटिन्यूस सेंटेंस विथ प्रॉपर स्ट्रक्चर. फर्स्ट यू हैव टू राइट डे, डेट, टुडेज टास्क, टॉपिक, पास्ट कंटिन्यूस टेंस. प्रैक्टिस: ट्रांसलेट इनटू इंग्लिश. चपरासी घंटी बजा रहा था. स्टूडेंट्स, यू हैव टू चेंज इट इनटू अफर्मेटिव, नेगेटिव, इंट्रोगेटिव टेंस. सिपाही चोर के पीछे भाग रहा था. अहमद केक काट रहा था. So students, have a look on active and passive voice in past continuous tense. Assess yourself. Number 1, understanding. Number 2, structure. Number 3, examples. Number 4, practice. Understanding. Past continuous passive. Active voice, passive voice. Active voice. The teacher was explaining the answers. Basically, this is written in active voice. Now we have to change it into passive voice. स्टूडेंट्स, जब हम इसको पैसिव वॉइस में चेंज करेंगे तो हमारा स्ट्रक्चर जो है वो चेंज होगा. जो हमारा सब्जेक्ट है वो ऑब्जेक्ट में चेंज हो जाएगा. हमारे जो हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स हैं वॉज वो वर्ब में चेंज हो जाएगा. वी यूज़ बीइंग, देन वी यूज़ थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब, आफ्टर दैट preposition, then our subject. So let's start. The answers were being explained by the teacher. So जो हमारा ऑब्जेक्ट था आंसर्स वो सब्जेक्ट की जगह पर आ गया. was हमारा वर्ब में चेंज हो गया. वी यूज़ being. एक्सप्लेनिंग एक्सप्लेन्ड में चेंज हो गया. थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब विद preposition by the teacher. So this is the basic structure of past continuous passive tense. Active and passive voice structure. First you have to write day, date, today's task, topic, past continuous tense, active passive voice. Structure. Affirmative, object, was, were, being, third form of verb by subject. Negative, object, was not, were not, being, third form of verb by subject. Interrogative. Was, were, object, being, third form of verb plus by subject question mark. Examples. Affirmative, active. The farmer was harvesting the crop. Passive. The crop was being harvested by the farmer. Negative. The farmer was not harvesting the crop. Passive. The crop was not being harvested by the farmer. Interrogative. Was the farmer harvesting the crop? Passive. Was the crop being harvested by the farmer? So these are basically how to change active voice into passive voice. Practice page of active and passive voice. First you have to write day, date, today's task, topic, past continuous tense, active passive voice. Change the sentences into passive voice. Number 1, I was not reading an article. Number 2, the student was making a sketch. Number 3, was your mother helping you? Number 4, I was finishing my task. Number 5, they were not playing hockey. Task to do. Read and learn the identification and structure of past continuous tense. Write the structure and sentences on notebook. Do practice by making sentences by your own of past continuous tense. Learn and write active and passive structure. Practice of active and passive sentences. Students, these are the key answers of past continuous tense sentences and active passive sentences. Past continuous tense sentences answers. Number 1, the peon was ringing the bell. Number 2, the policeman was running after the thief. Number 3, Ahmed was cutting the cake. Students, you need to make negative and interrogative sentences respectively. Active passive sentences answers. Number 1, an article was not being read by me. Number 2, a sketch was being made by the student. Number 3, was you being helped by your mother? Number 4, my task was being finished by me. Number 5, hockey was not being played by them. Students, basically these are the key answers of past continuous tense and active passive tense sentences. So, dear students, today your daily moral lesson is never hurt anyone. That means hurting someone is not only a physical problem, any hurt can have a psychological and emotional effect as well. Dear students, I hope that you understand my today's lesson. Till then, Allah Hafiz, take care of yourself, stay home, stay safe.